And I'd like to introduce our very first panelist, Nakea Paige, who will share with us her experience of growing up in and aging out of the DC foster care system. So please welcome Nakea.
Good afternoon. My name is Nakea Paige, and I'm 18 years old. I was placed in care when I was 14, and I've been in care for 4 years. I attend Cesar Chavez, and next year I'll be attending Michigan State University and majoring in biochemical engineering. I'm here today to talk to you about my thoughts on permanency. My experience in the system has not been the worst compared to other people that I know. However, it hasn't been as smooth as I know it could have been. I've been in one group home and 2 foster homes within 3 years. And having lived in 3 different places within 3 years has been a very scary experience. Too often I have to worry about if I will be living at the same home the next day because people, I'm sorry. It scares me to know that the next day I won't be able to be, I might not be there. And I know a lot of people my age fear permanence because it's not always guaranteed. So they rather go live in an independent living program just because they feel as if that's better for them to be independent, whereas it's not. When I was in a group home, I made a decision that I wanted to leave because I knew that I didn't want to live in a group home forever. I went to my first foster home, and everything was fine for about the first few months. Eventually, things started to fall apart when the issues of money started to get involved. After these issues came up, then signs of hatred and jealousy started to emerge as well. The thing that scared me the most was that my foster mom had put in a 30-day notice for me to leave, and I didn't find out until it was time for me to go. Being that she wasn't getting paid the full amount of money she thought she was going to be getting paid for me, she decided to put me out. She was starting to make petty fights with me over pointless issues and eventually started to not care about my whereabouts. To know that money was the root of why she was doing foster care hurt me because, but at the same time, it made me stronger. It made me open up my eyes to see the fact that at any time I could be homeless or back in a group home. Both things I really didn't want to happen. Eventually, I moved to a new home 3 days after I found out my foster mother had put her notice for me to leave. Living with my new foster mother, I've been able to prosper in school and feel like I actually have a family outside of my biological family. I was able to prosper because my foster mother supported me and always told me that school was first and made sure that I understood that. My foster mom and dad make me feel welcome and talk to me about everything. This is the reason why I feel that this foster home is better than the old one I was living in. My foster mom works 2 jobs to support herself, and she does foster care because she wants to actually be able to help people in the system. Whereas my old foster mother, she was in it for the money and made it obvious every time something went wrong. I've been told by my new foster mother that when I leave for school, I will be welcome to come back. Though I know that I'm welcome back when I leave for college, I still have fears of leaving as well. My biggest fear about going off to school is the money. Although I have completed my FAFSA DC tagging lead and received a scholarship, I feel that one day I may not be able to pay for school because I don't have money from an actual family. Although I know I have a home to come home to from when I leave for college, I still feel that I don't have permanence. My foster mom and I actually discussed it. However, I declined guardianship or adoption because of the way I knew my biological mother would feel about it. Having permanency is important for me because it allows me to know that if times were to get tough, I will have a family to go to if I needed help. This has an effect on me because it causes me to not want to expand my dreams for the fear that one day of being alone. I think that permanency is important because it allows people to feel a sense of security and assurance that when they need a home, they have one to come to and don't have to worry about being homeless. When I turn 21, I have plans on continuing to pursue my college education and either living with my foster mom or living with my biological mother. The decision is to possibly stay with my mom has been a decision between me and her, and no one really has helped us get to that point. Even though neither option is completely guaranteed, other than that, the only other option I would have is to get my own college. And I'm not ready for that. Those are my views. Thank you.